Hey, this is Splat coming back at you. I'm gonna play a little Heroes of the Storm this morning. I haven't recorded anything in a long time. I just felt like doing it this morning. This is the new hero Stukov, and I need to play a few games as a StarCraft hero. So maybe I'll play some Stukov, but my go-to StarCraft hero is Sergeant Hammer. She's a lot of fun to me. We'll see how this goes. Awesome. That was quick. Quick cue there. Okay.
Those who disturb the balance.
We are on Cursed Hollow. Let's pound them flat, then pound them again. On this map, your team fights to capture the curses, and then basically the objective on this map is you're trying to capture three of the curses to curse the enemy team, which then makes their towers and forts not shoot for a certain period of time. Say hey to the team. Alright, so with Hammer, I like to go increase damage to long distance enemies because I'm trying to stay back as much as I can. A little bit of a misplay there. I should have not pushed Illidan away so fast. I'll let him trade with me for a little bit. I think I win this trade. I'm gonna run away. I do not win that trade. I'm not going to siege up just yet because I didn't want Illidan to dive back on me. I'm going to kind of just attack move. My health bar is pretty full again. I'm going to siege up here. Start hitting the tower. Not seeing any of the enemy team. Okay, I see Genji in the middle. Sonya and Mal from top. Oh, Illidan. Okay, so we're good down here. All the enemy team is up high. Siege up right here. Be a little aggressive only because I have Stukov here with me. Malfian rooted me in place, but he had nowhere to run to, so I felt pretty safe right where I was. Alright, so the first curse of the match is up. We'll go ahead and siege here. Hope that my team comes on. I'm gonna put some more mines. That was a good kill. I want to get a little more with the fight, so I'm gonna move up. Oh, actually, I'm gonna capture. I'm gonna capture the curse. My team did a good job at pushing them out. So I felt safe just go ahead and grabbing it. For anyone who maybe hasn't played Sergeant Hammer before, her abilities go. Your E is your siege. It puts you in siege like this, which then your attacks cause like your main target takes more damage, and then it kind of splashes to close targets next to it. See, the middle target there was taking 275, and then it splashes over to the close enemies. I know that the team just captured the bruiser camp right there, so they're fairly close. We're gonna back out. Alright, so E is your siege, which I showed you. W is called concussive blast. Basically, it's a pushback. I'm gonna kill his pylon. Now everything he's got there is. We'll scout forward a little bit. I think we're good. Alright, we're good. I don't want to siege up, because usually when you siege, there's a small delay when you can move again. I'm gonna head to a different lane, see if I can get another lane pushing. I'm gonna come in this way. Siege up. Kill his pylon. Ooh, nice shot by that Chromie. Ooh, I'm taking tower shots. I'm gonna attack move, work my way up here. Good job slowing that down. I'm gonna siege up so I can hit his pylon, take his pylon out, knock him back. Nice, and now they can't get in on us. I like blunt force gun simply for this right here. When they run away, make them take even more damage. Maybe deter them from coming back. Alright, curse is up. You can see the towers aren't attacking me. I'm gonna push hard here at the top. I'm gonna focus my attacks on the fort. If Genji dives me, I probably won't attack him right off the bat. Only because I'm afraid he's going to use his W, and then all my damage that I do to him is going to focus back on my team. Alright, so that was good. I'm going to attack move a little bit. Kind of scoot myself up a little. Wipe out this. We still have 10 seconds till the curse is up. I'm gonna siege up. Ooh, I might be in some trouble here. I gotta be careful. Tell Stukov that I'm running. We got what we could there. That was good. I'd say that was great. So at 16, I like to go for graduating range. Anytime like this, I sieged up back far. My range is getting further and further. The enemy team can't get in on me, and I have a really good. My team's doing a really good job of being a front line for me. This was this game was super easy, but anyway, and I'll talk about my talents here in a second. Let me take a look. I would agree with that. I feel like Chromie did a good job. Our team did a good job. We, DPS targets down, and then Chromie did a great job at picking them off as they try to run. I would agree with that. Let's see here. I'll talk about my talents real quick, and then we'll be done. Ooh, I got a loot chest. I'll open that up too before I finish the video. Alright, so let's talk about talents here. Alright, so the talents I went with, advanced artillery, that's usually what I always go with. Increases the damage bonus to long distance enemies. So, because on hammer you're trying to stay, back and hit enemies at your farthest distance that you can. So that's just kind of my go-to always. I changed it up here. I went with focused attack only because I had a Stukov and I have a Tyrande. Sometimes if I don't have a healer, or if I don't trust the healer a whole lot, I'll go with vigorous assault, which will heal me for a percentage of my damage with every basic attack. Which kind of just helps you sustain. If you're split pushing, kind of helps you stay full. Okay, and then 7, I usually always go with hyper cooling engines. Reduces the cooldown of my thrusters. Because your cooldown on thrusters is typically, I think, 30 seconds. So if you're able, you reduce it by half. So basically, you're split pushing. You're pushed up far in the lane. You're sieging, and you feel like you're about to get picked. You just go ahead and pop thrusters, and you quickly it pops you out of siege and gets you moving quickly to maybe not avoid getting picked, or if you feel like you're about to get picked, you pop thrusters and run, and then that just helps it so your thrusters are always off cooldown, and you can stay a little more mobile, and maybe not get picked as much. It's just what I like. A lot of people go for the heal at this level, which is good too. It's just kind of preference there. I like hypercooling engines because I feel like it gets me out of sticky situations better. Like if I siege up, maybe in a bad spot by accident, or if I'm sieged up and then somebody jumps on me quickly, I can quickly hit my thrusters and get out of there. At level 10, I'm partial to the blunt force gun. I like it. A lot of people go with napalm there. I guess it's kind of preference to whatever you like. Once again, it goes back to say I'm split pushing. I want to quickly mow down the minion lane and push up to a tower. I can throw my blunt force gun. It pretty much wipes out a minion lane. And then you can, get a little closer in on that tower while your minions push in, and you can do a lot of damage, and be a little bit more of a split push force there. Also, it's great in team fights. Maybe if you see the team's clumped, and you want to hit them, they're clumped real good, you pop that, and you hit the whole enemy team. The whole enemy team just took 500 damage. So that's a pretty good chunk of damage, and then it might maybe make them start to try to flee, or maybe they'll kind of, I don't know. I like it, and it's also good to pick off targets as they run away. And then once again, say you're the only split pusher, you don't have a lot of good damage, or towards the end of the match at 20 here, you guys are behind, and you can also make this orbital. So you can pick a lane, aim it to where it hits all the enemy minions, you know, and then if it's orbital, it's gonna go across the map, and then it's gonna come back across the map, and again, and it'll do that for a limited amount of time until you cast it again. So it's really good. Say you guys are behind on XP, or you're behind on the fort race. You know, you have orbital here at 20. You pick a lane that you want to mow down, and then it just kind of just mows it down, and eventually it'll take out a fort, take out a keep. You can do some things with it at 20 also, where you can hit all 3 keeps in a line. You know, if you aim it just right, it's a lot of fun if you need it. I went with Giant Killer here also. Wasn't necessarily the best pick because there's not a lot of high health targets here, but the team fights were going well. Healers were doing good to keep me up, so I just felt like the extra damage could have been great in this situation. Typically I go with my W creates a wall. Once again, it's solely because this is usually solo queue and quick match, so you look out for yourself. So I usually go for my W casts a wall. Say this Sonya was trying to get in on me, or she hits me with a Q. I pop my Z, and then I cast my W. It throws a wall up, and then she can't easily get back to me. She's got to go around the wall to get back to me, or vice versa. I see her coming. I can preemptively kind of cast that W. It builds the wall, and then it kind of lets me stay sieged another second or so, and pop in a few more things of damage on her. You know, that's what I like there. I like graduating range here because once again, team fights are going really good. I usually always go for graduating range. You know, you just pick a good spot to siege, and you got to kind of preemptively do it. Say the curse is coming up. This map is cursed hollow, so I'll use this as an example. Say the curse is coming up. You're there early. Go ahead and siege up. You know, put your mines around you, and while you're sieged, every 3 seconds your range is going to get a little bigger, a little bigger, a little bigger until it's at max range. And when it's at max range, it's tough for enemy teams to get in on you, especially like Sonya. She's melee. She'd have to really try, unless she used her ult to get on me quickly. She's not gonna be able to just walk in and get to me because my range is gonna be so far. I'll be able to just mow them down. Anyway, that's what I like there. And at 20 here, this match, I was probably gonna go for. I can't think of the name of it. Let me see here. At 20, I probably was gonna go for Nexus Fury. Once again, we weren't behind on keeps or forts. I just wanted to have the extra attack speed and range, really. Team fights were going good. I didn't feel like we needed the orbital to help us catch back up maybe on forts or keeps, you know. That's it. I mean, that's my hammer. Let me take a look at loot. I got a Sun's Out chest. I'm going to open it. Boom. Let's see what we got. Nothing good. Well, I say nothing good, but I didn't own any of that, so I will keep it. Alright guys, that's it for me today. I'm gonna stop it here. Alright. Maybe see you again in a day or two. Thank you. See you.